Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. This is what you don't see coming for the week of March 15th, 2026. It's a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it is meant for someone else. And check out your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, now let's begin. Now, on the pre-shuffle for you during meditation, I got the Tower and the Ace of Cups. So we'll see if those cards want to show themselves today. But I thought it was important to let you know that. So tapping into the Scorpio collective now for Sun, Moon, babies, Rising, and Venus. What do we not see coming for the week of March 15th, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. You have fake accounts. And at the bottom of the deck, you have clout hungry. Not my favorite card in this deck if you've seen the reading before, but let's see where we go with this. Tell me why fake and clout hungry is something that Scorpio does not see coming this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Okay, Justice card came flying out of the deck. This is your energy for the week ahead. Justice, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Two of Swords. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Wheel of Fortune, the Magician. There's that Ace of Cups. Oh, what's behind it? And the Star card. Okay. Justice. Let's clarify these cards, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of the message here. Justice. Why is Justice here for Scorpio's energy this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Justice is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Moon, and the Six of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Tell me about the soulmate connection, soul bond connection here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Six of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Strength card, and the Eight of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Tell me why the Ace of Swords is here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ace of Swords clarified by Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Three of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Ten of Swords, we have the Sun, and we have the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Tell me about this person. Clarify the Magician energy first. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Magician is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords, and the Star. Clarify the Star here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Star is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and Judgment. Notice no real people cards in this person's energy. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. Well, you know what I say, these are general collective readings. Sometimes all of it applies, sometimes some, and sometimes none. So take it how it resonates to you. You seem to be confused about a connection here in your life. I don't know who this person is, your boss, your roommate, your friend, family member, or lover. You seem to be confused. You don't know if this person is as invested in this connection as you are. You don't know if they're being fake. You don't know if they're just saying anything, making anything up to get what they want out of you. That's why I don't like the clout hungry card, because typically it talks about someone who just makes shit up, or they're overly dramatic, or they do or say things just to get your attention or to get something out of you. And that seems to be your energy this week when it comes to this one particular soulmate. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could be an Aries, or maybe they have those placements, or none at all. It's a general collective reading. Could be a Leo as well. But you seem to be stuck here. I think you care about this person, or there's some level of respect or admiration, but you seem to be very much up in your head if they are being genuine with you. In their energy, this is so bizarre, the Magician is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. This is someone who's manifesting to have, to heal this connection with you. It could be reconciliation for some of you. The feeling here is wanting to heal. There's a desire here to heal a connection with you, to want victory in this connection with you. It's a judgment call that they made. Keep in mind, we're still Mercury retrograde. Don't automatically default to love. I had a friend contact me last week. I did not see it coming. So it was just out of the blue. So Monday. So there's something like that happening. Again, I don't know who this person is to you. You don't know if you can trust them. You don't know if you're on the same page. You don't know if you should continue investing in the connection. They're manifesting healing in the connection, and they're making the judgment call that that's what they're going to do this week. Page of Wands. I would expect some type of small communication on this person's part with that Page of Wands. Tell me more about this person's action towards Scorpio this week. Because I see you here, Two of Swords, and let me break down the cards for you. Justice card. When it comes to this particular connection, your feeling here is, I want it to be just and fair. Right? I want it to be reciprocal in nature, but whether or not this is just or fair is kind of obscured here. The Hangman, you're not sure. You're trying to look at it from all perspectives. The Moon, you're very emotional about this. Again, Six of Pentacles. Is there really an equal give and take here? Can there be an equal give and take here? If there currently is an equal give and take here, how long is it going to last? Like, is this, the feeling here is, I don't know if this person is trustworthy. Six of Cups is representing this individual or the soulmate connection you feel to them. Knight of Cups, I do think they're offering that Ace of Cups here to you. If they haven't, they're about to. But Strength to the Eight of Swords, again, I think you want this connection or you want this to work out, but you're in your head because you don't know if this person is telling you the truth. Ace of Swords is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Three of Swords. I get the feeling from you, it's either like, why now? Or it's, there's a couple of different messages here. They broke your heart already. Suddenly they're in your life again. They want to move it forward. They want to reconcile. Your feeling here is like, why now? Are they telling me the truth? Are they telling me, it could be for some of you, a little third party here? Are they telling me the truth that the third party is no longer in their life or they're no longer interested in that third party? I just see you, whether it's third party or not, you're struggling to know if this person is being authentic. So in the Two of Swords, you seem to be like, I'm not going to take action one way or another. Ten of Swords, the Sun, and the Page of Swords. You're receiving communication from this person to heal this connection with you. And if you're kind of still existing in the connection, I think this person is making a big effort this week. I do. You seem to not be able to trust them. You don't know if they're fake. And if it's a third party, you don't know if they're completely done with that other person. They may say they are. They may say they're choosing you or want to be with you, or they're have disconnected or are disconnecting from that person. Whoever that person is, doesn't have to be another lover. Could be a meddling friend or parent for all you know. You seem to have a difficult time trusting them. What are the actions that this person is taking towards Scorpio this week? We see the desire. We see the judgment call. One more shuffle here. Thank you. What's the action they're taking towards you? Two of Wands, future planning, Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and a Death card. Here they come towards you again. So I don't know what you've had here. I get the feeling here that this person was stalled. This person was stalled or resisting. Seven of Wands, Four of Wands, maybe resisting moving the relationship forward with you, or there was something you wanted to do that they were hesitant to move forward on. It's like now suddenly they want to move forward on it. And you seem to be confused of like, why now? How can I trust this now after what you've done or after what you've said? Anything else Scorpio needs to know about this person this week? So the action they're taking, forward movement, wanting to come in from out of the cold, wanting to discuss whatever transpired here, some type of disagreement, or the two of you not being on the same page. It's like suddenly now they are. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Eight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Now suddenly they want to work on this connection. Now they want to invest more. Now they, I don't know, now they want a future plan, or they want to move forward with whatever your suggestion was here. Suddenly now they're willing to put in the effort, and it's not fly-by-night effort. This is long-term sustainable effort. We're talking about someone who's showing up here in Pentacle energy. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. Like they've thought about this a long time. The Five of Pentacles. I don't think this person wants to separate from you. Do with that what you want. But I'm going to get you two different sets of advice cards here. Let's get three cards of advice for how you can deal with it looks like the processing here about whether or not you can trust this person or not. Especially after what transpired, and especially if there was a third party here. Three cards of advice on how Scorpio can deal with the mental or emotional processing this week. One more shuffle. Thank you. You have the Hanged Man, which was already in your energy, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. Well, to be quite frank with you, it doesn't really matter what this person wants with you. At the end of the day, it's what do you want with this person? There's something here about you suspending yourself. You don't have to go all in this week. I'm not telling you to ostracize this person or not respond to them, but when you receive that Page of Cups or that communication or that offer or that expression of love, again, I don't think it's so much to do with this person. You need to evaluate, what does happiness look like to you? What does an aligned partnership or aligned friendship or aligned connection look like to you? Before you say yes or no, before you jump up and down that this person suddenly wants you, chooses you, picks you, you know what I mean? Suddenly, I don't know, maybe you wanted to buy a house and they didn't, and now they're all in. Like there's something here that you wanted from them and they were stalling, and now suddenly they want it with you. So instead of just jumping on this because they're, you know, they're suddenly coming around again or coming back around again. You just really need to analyze what is happiness and alignment to you. And then you can decide if you and this person are on the same page or if they're capable of creating that or building that level of happiness with you. So I would take time this week to figure out what is the Ten of Cups to you, and then you'll know how to respond to that offer, because the Page of Cups is a messenger, and what they're bringing is the Ace of Cups, which is in that person's energy. So let's get you 3 cards of advice now, how to handle this person. Yeah, because they're making the choice here, 10 of Pentacles, to communicate with you. Yeah, okay. So maybe this, even if this is work-related, you don't know if they want to keep you. You don't know if you want to stay. Suddenly you're getting a raise, promotion, or, you know, they're moving your desk to have a better view. And you're like, wait a minute. Before you say, yes, I'm staying, or yes, I accepted the new position, just pause. What does a happy, aligned work environment look like for you? When you think about it, how does it feel? What does it look like? And is this place capable of providing you with that type of work environment? So yeah, before you respond to anything, just contemplate what happiness looks like to you. 3 cards of advice on how Scorpio can handle or deal with this person when it looks like they're initiating a conversation here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice. You have the Moon. So your fears, doubts, insecurities. The Hierophant. 2 cards came out. That Ace of Pentacles to the 2 of Wands. Bottom of that King of Pentacles. How do you deal with this? You need to have a conversation, or you should. Again, it's only advice. Have a conversation about their offer and moving forward. Again, the Hierophant energy here. Number one, I think you need to discuss your anxiety or insecurities that you're having about whether or not this person is trustworthy. I do think you need to verbalize that to this person. The Hierophant energy in this respect would be having a conversation here, because sometimes aces could talk about conversation, especially with that 2 of Wands with the future planning. Before we move forward, I just want to make sure that we are on the same page. The Hierophant could, in respect to a connection-based reading, is are you and I aligned with moving this forward? Are we both on the same page? We don't need to have the same beliefs on, you know, everything. You don't have to like the TV show that I like, you know, type of thing. Oh, if you don't, I'm out of the relationship. But there needs to be some conformity to the ideal principles of this connection, what it means to them, what it means to you. Are you on the same page? Do you want the same thing moving forward? So when they come towards you with this conversation, before you just say yes and you begin to invest, there's that Emperor there to the Empress. Oh, my Lord, you can't make this up. King of Swords is behind that. I think there needs to be a conversation here just to clarify and make sure that you're both on the same page. And if there was a third party, I think you need to get to the root of the matter. If that person is still involved, or if it's a family member, what are they going to do the next time that person tries to intervene in their connection with you? There needs to be some clarification for those of you where there is a third party at play. That is what I have for you for the week ahead, Scorpio. I would expect communication from someone who at some point in time was stalled or didn't want what you wanted, and now suddenly they do. And your advice here is to have a conversation about why do they suddenly want what you do, and also an expression for you of the doubts and insecurities you have, and especially if it's third party. There needs to be some truth here that needs to be spoken on this person's behalf about what will they do with this third party, regardless of who he or she may be. Oh, and we have 6 of Wands flipped itself over. So yeah, you have the ability to have victory here in this connection. But I think if you just move forward with this and don't have the conversation, those doubts, fears, and anxieties aren't going away for you anytime soon. So better to clear them up before you agree to anything. That's what I have for you, my dear. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, good luck with this. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.